Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Latinas Power Talk. I am so excited to kick off season 3, episode 1, with one of my amigas. You saw her on season 2. And if you haven't seen her episode, go back after this and watch her episode because it was honestly one of my favorites of season 2. I'm so excited to have her back. Iris Arellano, welcome to Latinas Power Talk. Hi.
Hey! Oh my
Hola,
god,
amiga.
hello. I am
How are
so
you?
excited. I am so excited to be here. I feel like we need to just, dive into so much. I feel like we need to, catch up on so much because it's been a full year
It's
since
been a
last time we
full
talked.
I know. And, like, we were on the phone on Friday just to give people a little bit of, like, backstory, right? We
The
were on the phone on
context.
Friday, and I was like, "Wait, wait, I don't wanna ask her too much because I wanna hear all about it on the
No,
podcast." So I was like, "Let's
no,
wait until
okay.
Tuesday."
Yes, actually, it was so crazy. I told you this over the phone, but whenever you called me, I had literally just read your text. Literally, I'm not kidding, 5 minutes before, and then you called me and I was like, "Hold on, like, what is going on? Why is she
We
calling me?"
were,
Like, I
like, on the
just
same wave.
No, we're connected. I
We
literally
are, we are. And, like, literally, we met for the first time last April. So we
Yeah.
were reminiscing a little bit before we went
Mhm.
live, right? And it
Our
was
1 year
exactly a year ago
anniversary.
that I met you. And I think you were,
Mhm,
like, episode 3 on season 2. And let me just give
mhm.
people a little bit of backstory of how I found you, right?
Okay,
I had
yes.
been following your
Mhm,
page for a minute, and I
mhm,
loved your content. One thing about
mhm.
me is I love mukbangs for some reason,
Oh my
like
gosh.
I love
Mhm.
seeing what people are eating, even, like, just anyone that I'm like, "Hey, what did you have for lunch today?" Just like, you know?
What are
Yo soy
you
bien
eating
chistosa when it comes to food, right? So I
Yes.
had been
No,
following you.
I'm the same way.
Yes, and I was like,
Mhm,
"You know what? I wanna get her on the podcast." So I shot my shot, and I emailed your
mhm.
manager at the time, and I was like, "You know what? I'm hoping they say yes, but they don't know me."
Yeah.
And you said yes, and I think we've been friends
Mhm.
ever since. I would like
No.
to say, like, you're a good friend, you
Yes.
always reach out, and you're super, super nice, like, I
No.
love
You're
your whole
literally
vibe.
my internet bestie. I can't. I'm
So
so
you're our
glad.
20-something-year-old Señora bestie.
Mhm.
Let's catch up, girl. So for
I know.
you guys streaming on YouTube,
Yes.
make sure to subscribe. For you guys
Mhm.
streaming on TikTok, make sure to like Iris's page and also Latinas Power Talk, but I wanna get into it. So I
Yes.
remember last year, you were doing what you ate in a day in your 9 to 5.
Yes. That was, what I was focusing on. No, because I remember I had just started my job as counselor. I had just started that, and so we were kind of, talking about that and, how it was, and I know I mentioned to you too that, basically, my videos started to, do really good whenever I started
Mhm.
posting, what I eat, on my 9 to 5, and it was just literally me, at my desk in my office, eating the entire day. Like,
The
I
most
always
delicious food, like, hiciste que se me antojara todo el tiempo, like, your chips especially, you know?
No, I literally, I would eat the most, Mexican foods that you could think. Like, my mom would pack me, little, burritos de nopales and, frijoles, and I was the happiest ever. Like, I was just eating the entire day at the office.
But you
Um
make it look so good, like, no matter what you eat, because I gotta be honest, like, I don't like nopales, but, like, just seeing your content, I'm like, "Damn, those look good.
Really?
Those look
Wait,
so
you
good." Yes.
try them? Or, you do try them, but, you just don't like them?
I don't like them. I've never liked them ever since a kid. I
Really?
think it's the consistency of it, how they can, like, if you
Really?
boil them, they can be a little slimy in a way,
Yeah,
you know?
babosita kind of? No,
Yes.
I know what you mean. No, I literally know you, but, I don't know, I feel like the way that my mom makes them and the way, she's taught me how to make them, I'm so obsessed, just, with the little, chilito, oh my gosh, my mouth is,
Mm.
watering thinking about it.
Oh,
But
no.
it's
We're gonna
so
go
great.
have dinner after this.
I know, yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna go get some nopales after this. Okay, but so yeah, let me catch you up a little bit.
Okay.
So I was starting off last year at that counselor job. So I was an admissions counselor and I literally loved it. I think it was just one of those situations where it wasn't planned at all. Like I never had the mindset or the goal of being an admissions counselor. And so then the opportunity just kind of presented itself and I was like, you know what? I'm a new grad, freshly off of graduation. I don't have any other plans. Let me just do this. And at the time, I was already posting on TikTok, but just kind of random things. It wasn't really going anywhere. So I was like, you know what? I need a little job, like, I need to make some money. And so, I started doing that, and I literally fell in love with it, like, I cannot explain. It was basically so I graduated with marketing, and so what I
Mhm.
would do is, like, I would go to, like, different schools, and I would basically just, like, market the university that I worked for. And so I would, like, be talking to, like, first generation students all the time, a lot of, like, Mexican students, and so I was, like, helping them out and just, like, getting to college and, like, getting to, I don't know, just, like, helping them out in their process to, like, going to
Yeah.
university, so it was really, really, something so special, like, I'm so grateful for that job, and honestly, like, I would not doubt it if in the future, like, I am back there because I loved it so much, like, it was amazing, I loved it, and so that's when I started making, like, my little, like, videos too,
Yeah.
like, the
In
like
your office.
in my office, yeah. And, so that started doing really good, and then, I just, I think last time I had mentioned to you too that I had, like, just recently signed with an agency.
Yes. You had
Um
just signed with them, so you were, like, getting
Mhm,
into the whole influencer collabs. I think when we did the
mhm.
episode last time, you had just gotten your first brand deal with a brand that
Uh-huh.
you actually love, and I think it was, like, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was, like, a
Mhm.
some type of skincare or something like that?
I think it was what was it? Was it Skin 1004? Was it that one?
No, I think it
Or
was,
was it a different
oh
one?
gosh, I'm gonna butcher the name. Posay? La Roche Posay?
Oh, I literally don't know how to say their name either. I think it's like La Roche-Posay?
Yes,
Is that
wasn't
it?
it them?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. It was
No,
them,
yeah.
I know. Last time we talked well, in
Yeah.
person,
Mhm.
because for those of you who don't know, I'm in Arizona and, Edie's is in California.
Mhm.
So, that was, like, one of your first things, and I remember you told me that day in the recording studio, you were like, "Oh my god, I got, like, one of my favorite brands to, like, reach out, and I'm gonna do a
Yes.
video on them." So, now
Yeah.
fast forward, right?
Mhm.
You are not in your 9 to 5 job. You have taken on
No.
being on TikTok, being a content creator full time, which is so
Yeah.
amazing. You know, how much can change in a year, and I'm so happy for you because you're so deserving of it. Like,
Thank you.
honestly, in this
Thank
industry,
you
you
so
meet so many people, and I can say, like, Edie's is a good-hearted, kind soul. Like, te criaron
Stop.
bien, you come
I
from a good
literally
family, and yes, you really do, you know? So I'm
thank
so happy
you.
you're so deserving of everything and still what's
Thank
to
you
come.
so
Like,
much.
I'm like, I can't wait to see her, like, achieve all her dreams and her goals because I know it's gonna happen. But now I
Thank
see your TikToks and I see your stories, little miss, and I
you.
see you on the red carpet here, at a premiere here, get ready with me's because a brand flew me out, and I'm like, "Okay." So I
I
want to know the
know.
tea. How did that happen, and how did you know that it was time to, like, leave your 9 to 5 to do this full time?
Yeah. Okay, so, basically so once I basically did that for a full year where I was kind of having my 9 to 5, and then I would get home, and basically I would have to, like, clock in to, like, my second job. So I would
I
literally,
remember
like
you would post them, like, my 5
yes.
to 9 after my 9 to
After
5 or
my
something,
9 to
right?
5. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so literally, like, my 8 to 5, basically, it was 8 to 5, and then I would get home, and then I would have to, like, focus on, like, answering emails and getting back to my manager and, like, filming any, like, brand deals that I had and, just
Editing, which
no,
takes
yeah,
time.
editing it no, literally, it
Yes.
was insane, like, I was working literally from, like, 8 in the morning all the way until, like, 10, 11 at night, like, that was every single day, and,
Wow.
at first, I feel like it was doable, like, I was like, "You know what? Like, I think I could do it," like, it's just I don't know, like, I need to get, like, a little like, like, get in the groove of things, like, I could absolutely do it, and
And
then
you're
it
also like you were also, like, new into that where it's like when
yeah,
something's new, it's exciting, right? And you're like, "No,
yes,
I can tackle
yes.
everything," you know what I mean?
No,
But then
I
as months pass yeah.
no, I was like, I literally could conquer the entire world. Like, I could absolutely do it. And so I did that for a full year. So I was just like doing that, like doing my 9 to 5 and then also doing kind of like TikTok on the side. And then it wasn't until I would say like mid last year, maybe even like end of last year, end of 2025. That's kind of when I started like thank God I started getting just like more brand deals and like more opportunities and like I would get invited to like certain events in LA and they would be like during the week. So obviously I couldn't
Mm.
go. And so there was like a lot of little things that I was like, oh my gosh, like if I could just do this full time, I know that I would have so many opportunities, and I wouldn't even have to like think twice about like, oh my god, let me go to this event tomorrow, or like let
Right.
me do this
Let me
tomorrow
use my
because
sick time. Let me use my
yeah, yeah,
PTO, you know?
yeah. Yes. I was like, oh my god, like how many like sick hours do I have like that I could use? Like I knew that I just like if I didn't have to worry about that, I could do so much.
Yeah.
And so yeah, end of last year, December 19th actually was my last day at my job, at my counselor job.
How did that
And
feel? Because I know
oh
you loved it.
my gosh, yeah. No, honestly, it was so like, I was so torn for, like, almost half of the year, like, I was so heartbroken because I loved what I was doing so much, but then I also knew that, like, I wanted to focus on this and that I wanted to,
Mhm.
like, just, like, take that leap of faith and, like, "Okay, let me just see where this goes, like, let me just see what I could do with it." And so, yeah, like, it was really hard, and especially because I loved, loved, loved every single person I worked with, like, it genuinely felt like I just had, like, my second family at work. Like, work wouldn't even feel like work because it was just so fun. It was so, like, I was in my element. I was, like, talking to students all day. Like, it was literally the best time. But I think, like, I just felt like God calling me to do that. I was like, "Oh," like, I just feel like He is like, the more I pray about it, like, the more opportunities that He's, like, putting in my life. So,
Yeah.
like, He's telling me something. Like, if I'm,
Right.
like, praying about this and, like, He's, like, providing more and more and more, like, I need to
Yeah.
do something because I'm either gonna burn out or I'm gonna end up, like, hating one or the other, like, one job or the other. So, you
Yeah.
know, I
Let's
yeah.
talk about that real quick because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something
yeah.
that I tell my boyfriend, right? Like,
Mhm,
we've had this conversation a few times where I feel like, and tell me what you think. I wanna know your take on it. But
mhm.
I have always said that I feel like God sends us messages through either people or
Gosh.
things in our life, right? And it's up to us
Mhm.
whether if we want to hear it or not, or we can
Yeah.
continue avoiding it, and kind of like just like
Yes.
out of sight, out of mind type of thing. But
Uh-huh.
I think like things are in place for a reason, and it's him
Mm,
guiding us in a way into like what he knows we're meant for or destined for. And
yeah.
sometimes it's like bigger than we even thought or even imagined, like for
No,
ourselves. You know what I mean?
absolutely. No, I am literally the biggest believer in that. Like, I think, like, it's not maybe, like, to some people, they could say it's, like, coincidence or it could be, like, just something that happened, but, like, whenever certain things happen and you feel like God's kind of, like, sending you a message through, like you said, like, a person or, like,
Yeah.
something, like, that is not a coincidence, like, that and that's so crazy that you say that because that's exactly what happened to me that, like, made me actually just be like, I can't. Like, I need to do this. Like, there's no other way. So basically, like a little side story. One day, I was kind of thinking about how to bring this up to my manager, my work manager, like my nine
Mhm.
to five boss,
Yeah.
basically. Because I hadn't told anybody that I like did videos or that I did like social media. So I was kind of like,
Wait, so you were like Hannah Montana? You were living a
no,
double life
literally,
and nobody knew.
no, literally, I was like going into the office. I was like, they don't know I was in LA yesterday doing a podcast. Like, what's
I
going
mean,
on?
tell me why I feel like that. And I was literally telling a friend because like I do public relations, right? And like
Yes.
the majority of my clients don't know that I have a podcast and that I did acting. And I'm like sometimes I feel like I'm lying to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like, "I am Hannah Montana. I'm literally"
Let me put on my wig. And like
you know? No, it
so they
actually
didn't know.
yeah, they didn't know, like, nobody knew. I think,
Wait, so
like,
what did you tell them?
so, okay, I hadn't told them. The first person that I told was my boss,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because, that whole week, I remember I was at church one day, and I was just, like, praying so hard. I was like, "God, like, if you want me to take this leap of faith, and if you want me to leave my job and, like, do this full time, like, I literally just need you to tell me. Like, I wish that you could just, like, come down and, like, verbally grab me and
Send
tell
me a
me, like"
sign.
Yes,
Yes.
like, literally, I was like, I just need to hear it. Like, you need to do this, and I'll do that." And
Meanwhile,
so
he's probably like, "I'm sending you all these brand
oh,
deals, all
no.
these invites."
For sure. I am literally telling you in your face and you're not listening. And so it was so crazy because right the day after, I was talking to my boss and we literally, it was after work hours. It was like an after work event. And I wasn't even supposed to stay that day. I was supposed to like go home and she asked me to stay. So I was like, you know what? I'll stay. Like I'll stay a little bit longer. And so I was just talking with her. And while we were talking, I don't know, she just like looks at me and she's like, Iris, like, what do you see yourself doing like in the next 5 to 10 years?
Hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." Meanwhile, me in my head, I'm like, I hope and pray that I'm doing social media full time, but like I didn't say that to her. I was like, well, I don't know. Obviously, still like in marketing. I love what I do right now. So like definitely still like working with people, working with kids, whatever. She literally looks at me and she's like, "Iris, like I see you being like an influencer. Like I see you doing that." And I literally looked at her and I was like, "I can not even
Wait,
explain." I
she for sure watches your videos.
no, for sure did. She for sure did, and she just, like, hadn't told me, but, like, the fact that she told me in that moment, like, and the day before I was literally praying about that, like,
Yeah.
it was so crazy. I was like, "There is not a coincidence that, like, you're telling me this right now and that we're having this conversation, like, there's no way. Like, there's actually no way." So, I took that as a sign. I was like, "You know
Yeah.
what? Like, I needed to hear it, and somebody is telling me that they see me doing that." So,
Yeah.
I took it as a
You're
sign and
like, "God, message clear. Okay, I'll
no,
put in
yeah.
my
I
2
was like,
weeks
"Oh,
now."
perfect." I was like, "I got you. I got you. I heard it."
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So what did your parents say? Because I feel like and we talked a little bit about being first gen in the
Yes,
first episode, but I remember, like, if you're not first gen, like, they should study being first gen because
oh
I
my
feel
gosh.
like it's a
Mhm.
whole we're built different, you know what
No.
I mean?
Yeah. There should be, like, a
I
whole research study because
yes, I
it's
feel like in
insane.
our culture it's very much like and understandably so, right? But it's
Mhm.
very much like, "No, how are you gonna leave, like, a consistent paycheck?" Like, that
Mhm.
stability, your retirement is invested in there, like, you know what I mean? You're gonna
Yeah.
put in X amount of years, and you're gonna be set, like so what
Yeah.
did your family think about when you said, "You know
Yeah.
what? I'm dipping out."
Oh my gosh. No, so, I mean, my parents had known that I was, like, doing my videos for, like, that whole entire year. Like, they would see me
Yeah.
filming, like, they knew what I did, and then I would, like, tell them too about, like, "Oh my gosh, like, I got this really cool brand deal, like, look at what I'm gonna do," and, like, they were really excited for me, and then I think when I started kind of mentioning the idea of, like, "Hey, like, I think I'm kind of, like, could turn this into a full-time job, like, I don't know if I wanna do, like, what I'm doing right now," obviously, I feel like they were just, like, a little skeptical of it because, like, they had just never seen that before, like, they had
Mhm.
never, like, heard of that, or they didn't even know that that was, like, a possibility to, like, make social media your full-time job,
Yeah.
but I think they know that I mean, the biggest thing for me was always that, like, I wanted to graduate, I wanted to have my degree, and then from then on, like, if I did whatever, like, I have my degree to back me up, like, I could choose to
Yes.
go back to anything, like and they knew that too, so I feel like that's what made them definitely, like, more, just, like, more calm and more at peace with everything because 'cause they're like, "You know what? You're right, like, you have your degree, like, you could go back if you wanna go back."
Yeah.
And I feel like they just kinda, like, trusted me even though they were really kind of, like, confused about everything, like, "How is this gonna work?" Like, you just started a year ago at this job, like, "Are
Mhm.
you sure you wanna do this?" Like, there's so many benefits to it, like, especially how you said, like, the like, just, like, the steady income, because I feel like that's, like, the biggest thing, like, obviously, you have your steady income, everything is, like, you're such in your comfort zone,
Mhm.
but I'm so grateful because they've been so supportive, like, honestly, they're my number 1 fans, like, every single time I post a video, it's so funny because I'll be, like, in my room, and then I hear, like, my mom in the kitchen, like, just, like, replaying it and replaying it and replaying it, and she's, like,
Stop.
so
My heart.
so cute. She'll be, like, the first one to repost it and, like, the first one to comment, and I'm like, I am so oh my god, I'm so obsessed with her. I love her so much. Um,
I just, like, get teary-eyed
yeah.
sometimes even talking about, like, sometimes it's, like, late at night and it's, like, you're having those, like, thoughts in your mind and you're,
Mhm.
like, "I can literally cry," because
Oh,
I feel
no,
like
I bawl my eyes
we
out. I
we
literally
wouldn't
bawl
be
my
where
eyes out.
we're at without
Yeah.
our parents. And how
Oh
lucky are
my
we to have the parents that we
god.
have, both of us, of just, like they're just so supportive. Maybe they don't understand exactly to the full extent everything that we're
Exactly.
doing in the industry that we're trying to go into, but they
Yeah.
support it 100%, and, like,
Mhm.
I have never had my parents ever tell me, "You can't do that," you
Oh
know?
my gosh.
And
Mhm.
I think that's, like, the most uplifting
Exactly.
thing of, like, just, like, having their support means anything. I don't care, like, how old we are, we're always gonna kinda, like,
Mhm.
strive for their approval and their support, and being able to
Yeah.
have parents like that is honestly so rewarding. So,
No.
I
I'm
just,
honestly,
like
like
yeah.
it's no, yeah, like, I'm so grateful for that because it's, like, how you said, like, it's something that they're so, like, not used to, like, they're unknown to this,
Yeah.
and the fact that they still choose to, like, support us and, like, they might not even know what's going on, but, like, we know that we could literally just, like, look back and they're gonna be there cheering us on, like, it's honestly the best feeling. I'm
So
so grateful.
I saw videos that you took your mom recently to a premiere. I
Yes.
think you're also in a way seeing life for the first time through her eyes. Like at the
Mhm.
end of the day, she's just like a girl herself, living
She's
these dreams
literally just a
alongside with
girl.
you. How does that make you feel
Yes.
that like you get to take her on these experiences that she
Yes.
probably never once thought that she was going to be able to do?
Yeah, okay, so, these last 2 events that I've gone to, one of them was, like, a, like, Disney movie premiere, and then the other one, it was for another screening for, a new season of Chiquis' show that she has on
Which I
Viz.
love that show. Well,
Yes,
and you also
no,
went to a
I
Hoppers movie, right? That was a
yes,
movie premiere?
yes, it was
I
for
watched
Hopper.
Chiquis' season in, like, one weekend, and then the Hoppers movie, I absolutely loved it. I was, like,
Oh
crying my
my
eyes
god,
out.
I no, because tell me why I was, like, judging the movie so hard before we went. I was like, "I know I'm gonna like it because it's, like, Disney, but I don't know, like, how good it's gonna be." Like, it's probably just, like, a little kid movie. I was so invested the entire movie. Like,
Yes.
I could not tell you. I was crying. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, what's gonna happen?" Like, I was actually on the edge of my seat. I was like, "What's going on?
It was
This is
such a
actually
good
so good."
storyline, like, I hadn't
Right.
seen any commercials, and my boyfriend was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I wanna go see this movie," and I was like, "I don't know anything about it, but sure, like, it's a Disney
Yeah.
movie."
No.
And I
I
was sitting there, I was like, "Wow, I'm pretty impressed with, like,
yeah.
the message behind it," you know?
No, I know, literally, I was like, "Okay, Disney, I see
Yes,
you, I literally see you."
I know.
I loved it, and it was so, so special because obviously, like, I feel like my mom just even thinking about, like, her background and where she came from and, like, being in Mexico and, like, just having now the opportunity to, like, bring her to these events, it's something
Yeah.
that I feel like I even get imposter syndrome sometimes, like, being there, I'm like, "Wait, like, why am I here? Like, am I supposed to be here? Like, I don't know what's going on."
Can we
And
talk about that real quick? Because
yes!
okay,
It's so real.
do you get imposter syndrome? And let me ask you, what does
Gosh.
imposter syndrome mean to you? Because I've asked a few
Mhm.
friends, and I thought I had a definition on it, but they had a different take. So I wanna hear from you what imposter
Yeah,
syndrome is, and
yeah.
when do you get it? When do you feel it?
Yeah, okay, so I feel like for me, it's like whenever I get like a cool opportunity or like a cool event or something that I know other people obviously like bigger than me, people that have like more followers than me, or like even just like people and creators that I've literally followed my entire life. If I know they're gonna be there and then I'm also there, it's kind of like, wait, like why? Like why me? Like why am I chosen to be here? Like what did I do? Like that's kind of like how I see it. Like you did not that you don't feel worthy of being there, but you're just kind of like it doesn't feel real, the fact that you're there, like, it doesn't
Yeah.
that's kind of how
So
I feel
that's
about it.
kind of the definition that I had too.
Yeah,
And
right?
because I was telling my friends, I was like, to me, imposter syndrome is like you feel like you're kind of undeserving in a way
Mhm.
of that when you're like, wait, but there's like so many people who have like more of this or more
Uh,
years of that or more blah blah blah, more experience in our eyes or whatever
mhm,
it may be, right? And you're like, wait,
mhm.
why me?
Yeah.
And so in what moments do you get imposter syndrome? In those like movie premieres, like brand deals type thing?
Yeah, I would say in those because I feel like with brand deals, like even if it is like a really cool brand and I love them, I feel like it's like okay, like I know what I do. I know the effort that I put into my videos and everything. So like
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I have this opportunity. And then whenever like it comes to going to those events, I feel like that's when it hits me because I'm seeing like I said, just like people that like I've admired my whole life or like just people that I've followed forever and just like seeing that now I'm also in the same place in the like as them or like in the same room as them that's
Yeah.
kind of when it, like, hits me and I'm like,
It's like a pinch me moment. Like, oh my
"No, yeah,
gosh,
no,
like, are we in
literally."
the
I'm
same
like,
room?
"No, I'm like, is this real life? Like,
That
what is
literally
going"
happened to me a couple months ago in February. So I was invited to,
Yeah.
I went to a journalism school here at Arizona State University. And
Oh, that's
every
so
year
cool.
the journalism school honors a journalist, right? So most of the
Okay.
time it's someone from CNN or Good Morning
Mhm.
America, or, and for the first time this year, it was two Latinos, Jorge Ramos y
Mhm.
Maria Elena Salinas.
Oh my
So
god.
my school invited me, right, to go to the award ceremony, and I
That
remember,
is
like,
so
we got the
cool.
VIP, so we were able to take a picture with
Yeah.
them, and, like, I remember
Uh-huh.
standing next to them, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, these are people that we saw on TV, like, this is who I
Oh,
would see in my living room
right?
growing up every night," you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's almost
Yeah.
like a, "How am I here?" Like, like,
You're, like,
how
smacking yourself, you're like, "What?"
like,
Yes.
wake up, you know what I mean? Like
Literally, like, that's how it feels, like, you just feel like you're living in a dream. You're like, "What?
Yeah.
What's going
We're
on?"
blessed.
Like,
We're blessed,
no,
Amiga, we really are.
honestly, no, but I feel
So
like yeah.
go ahead, go ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I was just gonna say, like, I feel like it's in those moments that we just need to, like, ground ourselves and, like, know that we're so deserving of that.
Mhm.
Literally, like, you are doing so many amazing things, and you're so deserving of every
Thank
single
you.
success that you have, and, like, I know that so many people see it too, and maybe sometimes, like, even if we don't see it, like, other people are seeing it, and other people,
Thank you.
see how worthy we are of that, so, I feel like we should just give more credits to ourselves because we work hard for where we're at, so
Thank
we
you. Oh my gosh. So, speaking of growing and growth, I wanna know what's next? Like, so you
Mhm.
left your 9 to 5, you're doing, influencing and content creation full time. What are your
Mhm.
goals now? Because I think that's something I was looking back at the first episode that we recorded. I didn't
Uh-huh.
ask you that. So, I wanna ask
Oh,
you, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
yeah. Oh my gosh. I think last time you had asked me, like, "Where do you see yourself in 10?" or
Oh,
something
did
like
I really?
that.
Okay.
I think it was 10 because I know I mentioned something crazy like, "Oh my gosh, I see myself, like, having kids and being married," and, like,
Yes,
I
yes,
mentioned a
yes,
whole
yes.
bunch of things. Yeah, so I would say in 5 years, I see myself God willing, I don't know, I just see myself, like, growing in this industry and just, like, being a part of more events and, like, being a part of more movements that I'm passionate about, and I think just, like, more than anything, being, like, a light and a voice to people and showing them how good God is and just, like, sharing, honestly, His light too, because He's the one that's giving me this platform, He's the one that's given me every single opportunity, so I think just, like, helping people out in any way that I can, if that's either just like making them smile through like a video or working with a brand to like help out the Hispanic community or anything that I could do, honestly, I feel like that's just like my main thing. Like I want to give back to my community, I want to be able to help them out, and I don't know what that looks like, I don't know what that's going to be, but just anything that could help me do that, I see myself there.
Have you ever thought about going into acting?
No, oh my gosh, no,
Really?
never.
I can see you
As
getting
an
into acting.
actress,
Yes,
that
as an actress, like, I can see you playing, like, a lead of the next, like,
Stop
Latinx Netflix show.
right now.
Did you ever
Stop.
watch
I've
One
never
Day at a Time on Netflix? It was, like, a remake, so it came out in, like, 2020.
I don't think I have, no. I think I've
So,
heard
it
about it, but I've never seen it.
the first time that it came out, like, years and years ago, like, probably in the
Mhm,
I don't even know, but in the '80s or something like that,
mhm.
it was a different demographic, I guess, that they were trying to cater to. When
Oh, okay.
Netflix, did it wasn't a spinoff, but when Netflix made it again,
Uh-huh.
I'm, like, lacking on the words here, but
Uh-huh.
when they came out with it in 2020, it was a Latino family,
Mm,
and we're seeing more and more of that, that Netflix is putting out, like, more shows that really cater to
I
us and with
love
people who
that,
look like
I
us,
love
and that's what I'm saying, like, I can see you, like, on the
that.
next Net catch her on the next Netflix show, you know?
I know, I'm like, I will be there. I will be
She will be there. I
I will
wanna
be
play a little Señora edition Would You Rather, okay?
Yes! Oh my gosh, let's
So,
do it. Let's
let's
do
do
it,
it.
let's do
So, would you rather always have frijoles ready in the fridge
it. Okay.
or always have fresh tortillas hechas a mano?
Oh my gosh.
That's a tough
Wait,
one.
that's actually kind of hard. Honestly, I would say maybe, like, the frijoles because then it doesn't matter, like, what you eat it with, like, you just have a food. Like, you have something you could
True.
eat, but then also, like, tortillas, like, you can't compete.
I know. My mom
I
made
would
some.
say frijoles. Honestly, I'm gonna say frijoles, that you
Yes,
can't
te duran días, you know what I mean? And the tortillas are like,
Exactly. No,
you gotta eat them
literally.
that day. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
I would probably do frijoles too, because you can make them different ways.
No, yeah, yeah.
Enfrijoladas, just you know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes. It doesn't matter. Like, if you
E
literally have people show up, you could feed them, and they're gonna be so happy.
échale más agua a la olla de frijoles, sí,
No,
vámonos.
yeah,
You know?
literally. Literally, you
Okay.
have yourself a full course meal.
Yes.
Mhm.
Would you rather clean the whole house at 6 AM or deep clean at 10 PM? Porque ahí te miro con el trapeador.
Yeah, no, I that is me every single Saturday, you don't even know. My mom is, like, the queen of, like, wanting everything so clean.
I
It's
love
so
that.
easy every single Saturday, like, that's her routine. We clean the
I
entire
love
house,
that.
we do a deep clean, everything.
What
But
Latina mom doesn't do that? Before you go out, you need to deep clean the house, right? That's like
I know,
tradition,
I
you
know.
know?
Like, "Oh, you wanna go out? You need a sweep, you need a mop, you need
You
a."
haven't cleaned the bathroom yet. You haven't taken out the
I
trash
know.
yet. You know, it's
Oh
always
my
something.
gosh, I hate when that happens. No, but honestly, I would say the 10 PM because I am not a
Mm,
morning person. Like, I probably
same.
the earliest I ever got up was, like, when I worked my 9 to 5, and it was, like, 6:30 every single day, but I feel like now the earliest I could do is maybe, like, 7:30, like, 8, and I don't know, I go to sleep really late, so I feel like I would say the 10. I could see myself keeping the
Honestly,
entire
same.
house
But
at
I
10.
will say, I mean, my mom has told me this, and I believe some superstitions, and I'm like, I also don't wanna test some other ones, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if I wanna
Yeah.
test it
Wait, is
and
that like
find
a
out,
superstition
so I'm just
with
gonna
the
believe
cleaning?
you. My mom says that, sweeping at night is bad luck.
Oh my god.
Barrer. She's
Wait,
like,
like
as soon as
anything? Or like the whole house?
like the house. Yes, the whole house.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
As soon as it
I had
starts
no
to set,
idea.
she's like, "No, stop, like, sweeping the house. Let's do it tomorrow."
Yeah. Uh,
So, I don't know. I'm like, that's one I don't wanna test out. I don't know if I fully believe it, but I don't wanna test out. So,
no, yeah, I've never heard about that because we never, like, sweep the whole house at night. Maybe just, like, the kitchen, if we, like, eat y como que se ensucia, like, we
yes.
clean it, but that's so crazy. I've never heard about that.
So, I have
No.
a fun one. Would you
Okay,
rather
okay.
decorate your house like your tía or
Uh,
dress like her?
Stop! I don't know. Oh my gosh. Like a tía that dresses like a señora, or just like can I
Like a
choose a señora that
señora,
like
como una
has good
tía
style?
abuela, you know?
Okay, 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 okay. Um, I would say decorate the house because I feel like it's just like I don't know, like it reminds me of home. Like their houses are so cute and like with all their
Yes.
little virgencitas and santitos
Give
and
me
stuff.
a
Like I
Mexican
love that.
poncho any
No,
day.
no, no. I literally am gonna decorate my house like that one day. So, but yeah, I would say that. I would say
I
that.
love that. I love that. Would you rather, and we've all been guilty of this, reuse
Uh-huh.
plastic bags forever or save
Yeah.
every random container just in case, por si acaso?
Stop. Wait, like the grocery plastic bags? Those?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, no, we literally okay, we do that all the time now. Like, we save every single grocery bag, like, that is what you'll find in every single one of our trash cans, like, that is what we use.
We recycle. We like to
Yeah,
recycle.
we care
We're
about the
resourceful.
yeah, we're
We like
resourceful,
to
absolutely.
repurpose things.
Mhm.
Yes. We're creative when
I
it
would
comes
say,
to like
honestly, that one. I would say save all of my trash bags.
yes. I'm like the random
No,
containers, I don't know if my OCD can handle that, having mismatched like
no, no,
butter
no.
containers and you know,
Stop. Probably, like, aceite just, like, all around.
I know.
Yeah.
But oh my god, those are so fun. So,
No,
I
yeah.
wanna know because in your TikTok, it says you're our 20-something señora bestie.
20 something señora bestie.
How much of a señora are you actually?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Like, guys,
te
it's all
pones el
fake, I'm no
mandil.
señora. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so I would say that I honestly, I'm like a I don't know, like 50-year-old señora trapped like in a 24-year-old body because I feel like just like everything that I do, I don't know. And I've always said this, like if you want to like grow on social media, a little tip, like you just need to record yourself doing like what you already do every single day. Like you don't need to fake anything. You don't need to like do
Mhm.
something that you don't already do. And I feel like with me, like everything that I film and that I record, like cooking and cleaning and like how I do it and like how I wash my trapeador like in the lavadero and stuff, like it's stuff that, like, I already do every single day, and, like, just even, like, the foods that I cook, like, all the nopales, the frijoles, like, that is what we eat every single day, like, I'm not cooking up, like, anything fancy, like, it's not something, like, super exotic, like, I feel like I truly am just, like, turning into a señora, like, it's so crazy.
Do
I'm,
you
like,
ever find
such
yourself
a fan
having
of
those
going.
moments where you're like, you catch yourself either doing something or saying something and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I sound like my mom," or "I sound like my
Oh
dad," or
my
something?
gosh, all the time, all the time. Like, if I don't know, like, if I see the house is, like, messy or something and, like, I just cleaned it, I'm like her. I'm like, "I just cleaned the house, like, who left this here?"
Same.
Yes, and I'm
¿Será
like,
porque
"Oh my
ahora
gosh."
nos toca, like, actually put in the
Yes,
work and, like, now
yes.
we know what it takes to clean a house that we're like, "I spent the
No,
whole day doing that."
no, actually, especially when you just, like, mopped or something and you see
Oh,
people walking
yes.
all over, you're like, "I will actually Like, I just mopped this entire house. Like, who is walking on my floors?
To
It's
me,
so
it's like when I literally just, like, clean the bathroom and someone
yeah.
goes and washes their hands and they splash
Oh
on
my
the mirror,
yeah.
it's like, "No,
I'm like,
like,
"Who's
you better go back and clean it."
I know. No, literally, and those are the things that, like, I used to do, and then now, like, I see other people, like, do them, and it gets me mad, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm literally a version of my mom, like, I am turning into her."
Same. I feel
Oh,
like lately, like, every Sunday yo los domingos me pongo a
that's me
limpiar, and
too.
it's so therapeutic for me where I'm like, "Oh my gosh, if my home is not clean, I feel like my life
Yeah,
is a mess."
no, literally,
Literally.
you can't function. You
You
really can't.
cannot. It's like, I don't even
No.
know where stuff is, like, I just cannot function, you know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Like,
okay.
it just makes you feel, like, nasty. I don't know, like, once you have a clean house, like, you literally can relax so good. Like,
Yes.
I
You can
I
even
can't.
breathe better. You're
No,
like,
yeah,
"Oh."
no, yeah. I'm like, the air is different. Like, it's hitting different after a
It
clean house.
is. I know. I put on my Señora music now that I'm like, every
Oh, me
Sunday, I'm like,
too.
estoy en la casa sola
Oh, me
y
yeah.
pongo mi Jenny Rivera, pongo mi Rocío Dúrcal, like, it's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm really turning into a
No,
señora."
really. I'm, like, dancing, I'm cleaning, I'm like, I literally if anybody saw me right now, they would think I'm, like, 50 years old with this
Who's
music.
on your señora cleaning playlist? I wanna know.
Okay, okay, this is, like, kind of weird, and you might, like, not like, know what it is because I feel like it's very, like, Zacatecas specific, but
Okay.
I love listening to, like, a good polka. Like a polka norteña, like, have you heard of those?
No, what is
No?
that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's, like, very, very, like, rancho coded. Like, it's just,
Okay.
like, kind of like,
Como las jilguerillas. Have you heard of
las
them?
jilguerillas. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
Literally anything like las jilguerillas, Dueto las palomas, like, anything of that, that's I always they're on repeat on my playlist.
I love that.
I
So
love
do you listen to señora music when you're at the gym and working out, or is it different? Is it
I've
like with
done that. No, I've
really?
literally done that. Yeah, I've done that where, like, I like, ¿no te ha pasado that you just, like, don't really know even what to listen to at the gym anymore? You're, like,
Yes.
on the Stairmaster or something, like, "What else do I listen to?" Like, I am so tired of all my
Yeah.
music.
I feel like
I'll
I have
literally
ADD, so I get bored
yeah,
easily,
yeah,
where,
yeah,
like, I
me
already
too.
know this
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, "I already know what's going on, like, I'm not motivated right now." And then I put,
You
like, a
know,
little
I've started to listen to podcasts because I
Oh,
feel like it's like a
yeah.
new conversation, so it distracts my mind,
Yeah,
as
yeah, yeah.
opposed to, like, music where it's like, "Okay, I already know this. I've
You're
heard this,
already,
like,
like,
a
thinking
million
about
times."
everything. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. No,
Oh
yeah.
my god,
Honestly,
that's so funny.
polkas are my favorite. After this, you need to go listen to one because I promise you you're gonna be obsessed. Actually, I don't
I
know because people have, like, different, like, views about it, but I love it.
I'll
So,
go listen to one, yes. I'm curious to know,
yes.
like, what they talk about, you know what I mean? Like, what the
Yeah, yeah,
lyrics
yeah.
say, you know?
It's, like, very, I don't know, just, like, canciones de amor or canciones como de desamor, de
De
cositas así,
desamor.
but
I
mhm.
know. I'm like, de esas canciones, like, I have 5 kids and my
No,
husband left
literally.
me, like, you know what I mean? Like
I'm like, I have a husband that's about to be home, all my kids are waiting for me to cook,
yes,
like, it makes you actually, like, get into character,
it
but I love
makes
it.
you feel something, you
Yeah.
know?
I love
So I have a question. Because you
yeah.
post you're so open about, like, your daily life, do you have, like, this, like, pressure?
Mhm.
And I don't know if it's social media that puts it on us or our age group and, like, society of where we're at right now in life, but do you find, like, this pressure to have your life together online, I
All the
guess?
time. Yeah,
Yeah?
honestly, all the time. I feel like it's so easy, like, especially with social media to, like, compare yourself to everybody around you and even just, like, people your age, and you see them, like, buying, like, so many properties and, like, investing
Oh,
here and
yeah.
investing there, and, like, they're so even just, like, people my age, like, already getting married, and they already have,
Yes.
like, 3 kids, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh," like, I am literally still living at home, like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I'm just like letting God guide me, letting him take the wheel. But like, yeah, like I honestly do feel that. And I feel like it's just like something that we all feel at some point just because we're literally on our phones the entire day. So we're seeing
Mhm.
everybody and what they're doing and what they're up to and like I have to remind myself like everybody is on a different timeline. Like everybody's
Yeah.
on their own timeline. It doesn't matter. Like there's some people, like I said, that like are my age and they're married and they're like on their third kid or there's even some
Yes.
people my age that like are doing something completely different. They're like traveling and like doing their own thing. So I just feel like there's like a little bit of everything, but I just need to like
Everyone
remind
has a
myself
different
there.
timeline, yeah. I think that's so
Yeah.
important to me because higher in my 20s. I'm not gonna say how old I
Oh my
am, but if
gosh.
you guys
That's
listen to
really not
previous.
e that's not like, literally, we are so young. Like, the fact that we are even, like, in your 30s, I used to think, like, when I was there, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, when you're 30, like, you're so old." Now I'm like,
Ya
"Oh my
eres una
gosh."
adulta. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. No, now I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, you are thriving, like, in your late 20s, in your 30s, even in your
Yeah.
40s, like, you are not old. Like, you have so much time to do so many things." Like,
I
no.
think it's, like, the part where, like, at my age, my parents had at my age, my parents already had they were on their second home
Like
and
yeah.
2 kids, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
I can't even
gosh.
picture myself having kids right now. I
No,
could not.
actually, no. I always tell this to my parents too because I don't know, like, I feel like it's such, like, a weird dynamic, like, living at home and, like, being in your mid-20s, but, like, still having to maybe, like, respect, like, your parents', like, I don't know, like, rules and, like,
Yeah.
considering them for stuff. Like, whenever, like, my mom it's so funny, me and my sister, like, we'll go somewhere, and like, she's like, "Okay, like, don't be home late." I'm like, "Mom, you at our age were literally married, you were already, like, 3 kids in, like,
Yes.
it's so crazy, like and like you said, like, it's so funny because like, I don't even see myself being, like, mature enough right now to, like, have a husband and, like, have
Oh,
kids
yeah.
and, you know? Our
Yes.
parents are a different breed, honestly. They
Honestly, like, I
they
don't
were
know what
deep.
was in the water or in the milk when they were
I
babies because
know, I
they're
know.
very different than us. I'm like, I
Yeah.
still, like, forget to feed myself sometimes. I don't know how you were feeding 2 kids and a husband when you were my age, mom, like,
No.
I can barely do that.
Yeah. No, for everything, I'm like, "Mami, like, ¿cómo se hace esto?" Like, "Mami, me ayuda con eso." And I'm like, the way that I need to, like, get it together.
I know. No, I
Yeah.
can't even sew. I'm like, I go to my parents of, like, when I need something cut, like jeans cut or something, I'm like,
Oh,
"Can
no,
you
me
fix
too.
this? Because I
Me
don't know how
too.
to sew." You know, it's like,
No,
"Oh my gosh."
yeah. Oh my gosh, no. I do you also feel like that? Like, I feel like just women back then knew how to do so much. We know how to do so much now too, but just, like, sewing and, like, fixing, like, things I don't know, I just feel like they were so, like, knowledgeable, you
I
know?
know.
Obviously, that's what they did their whole life, but
And remedios, I think about it too, like, my
yeah.
abuela always has a remedio for
Yes.
anything, like, your stomach hurts, boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
do
yeah.
this. Your head
Yeah.
hurts, oh, do this, and it's like, I wouldn't even know what to do, like, like,
Yeah.
I just
You're
don't know.
like, hello?"
I feel like it's like we're maybe in a different era where, like, now we're
I think so too.
like, we know how to edit a TikTok, you know?
Yes.
We
Mhm.
know how to use ChatGPT, we know how to send emails,
We
we know
know
how
how
to
to
use our phone and everything, and I
social.
think things are changing where now everything has become so digitalized, whereas
Yeah.
before, because they didn't have this as a distraction, like,
Yeah.
they were more hands-on, and
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
they
know,
made
do you
it
wish that sometimes you would've been born in a different era?
Yeah, I think about that all the time. I'm like, I
Yeah,
wish that I would have just, like, been born kind of like in the era of, like, my parents when they were just, like, in the rancho, like, no tenían celular, no tenían o sea, tenían una tele, pero they couldn't even, like, watch it every single day because like,
yeah.
it was only, like, once a week, and, like, I just feel like you had so much more time to actually be present and to, like, do things, like, I don't know, like, learn how to sew, learn how to, like, different things. I feel like we're so distracted nowadays with everything, like, our life is literally a screen the entire time, so
Yes. I don't know if this happens to you, but I get worried of, like, when I have my kids of, like, balancing
uh,
that,
yeah, I think about that too
you
because,
know?
like, how do you even go about that? Like, how do you I don't know, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, and then it's like, how do you teach them Spanish, but then, like, you're fluent in
I
English, and it's like, but I
know.
don't want them to lose their, like, Latinidad,
Their
you know what I mean? And I want
culture,
them to be,
yeah,
like, bilingual, but at the same time, like, because we're working our jobs and we speak English so, like, frequently,
yeah,
it's, like, bound to happen where we kinda, like, incline to one language
yeah,
over the other, you know what I mean?
mhm. How do you
I
think
think
that
about
you would go about that? Like, do you think you would talk to your kids, like, just, like, fully Spanish, or do you think you'd do both, or, like, how do you see yourself doing that?
I don't know, honestly, because, like, my boyfriend is not fluent in Spanish, so it's like, I guess we could, like, I could talk to the kids in Spanish and my husband in English, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's so even, like, I catch myself, like, going to my parents' house and, like, I would say I'm 50-50,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
English and
yeah, uh-huh.
Spanish, so it's like,
Yeah.
these things keep me up at night. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh my
Yes.
god, what am I gonna do when I have kids?" And how do we make
Yeah.
sure that, like, they're eating our foods and, like, have, like, pozole and frijoles
Yeah.
in the house every day and as opposed to, like, pizza
Yeah,
and stuff,
I
like
know, like pasta every night.
preserving our tradition is like very important, but it's like,
It
how do you
is.
do it?
No, it is. Honestly, like, I think it's just, like, obviously, like, when the time comes, like, that's like, you're just gonna, like, be able to know what to do, but I think
Yeah.
about it too, even now, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, how would I do that?" Especially because I would want my future kids to, like, be able to communicate with, like, my parents, and obviously, like, my
Yeah.
parents don't really know English, like, so I just think you need to find a balance, like, it's important for them to, like, remember where they came from, but then
Yeah.
obviously they're bound to I mean, I think about that too because my parents literally sent, like, me and all my siblings to school. We did not know a single word in English. We were just, like, fully, like, Spanish speaking, like, we didn't know anything. They were just like, "Okay, bye, you guys, like, have
Yeah.
fun, like, you're not gonna know anything." And I mean, like, we turned
No,
out
same.
okay, so
I
I
know,
was
we
like
had to figure it out.
yeah, you really do.
I mean, same, like, when I went into kindergarten, I didn't know a single word of English, and I was, like, so lucky that my teacher shout out to
Mhm.
Miss Falcon at North Tamarind
Shout out
School.
to Miss
Shout out
Duck.
to her.
Shout
She
out to
knew
you.
Spanish, so, like, it
Yeah.
was, like, a good, like, merging of both, that she
Yeah.
could understand me so that I could get by, but she was
Yeah.
also teaching me English, but I
But
think about
it's
that all
so
the time.
crazy that, like, we were able to, like, learn a new language, like, being so little.
I know,
Like,
but
you
we're
know what I'm saying?
sponges, like, I feel like
It's
teach
so
me a
true.
language now, and
Oh
it's
my
gonna be
gosh.
so much harder for me,
Yeah, no. There's no way.
so much harder. I
Yeah.
wanna know what's on your dream, like, PR collab list, like,
Mhm.
who do you wanna work with?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Literally so many brands. I would say right now, I would definitely like oh, I've always said this, like, nor I would do anything to work with them. Like and especially because it's just like I use them every single day of my life. And I'm
Who
always like,
doesn't? It
no,
adds sazon
literally.
to everything.
No,
Sometimes
literally.
you don't even need salt. You said Knorr, right?
Yeah,
The
nor.
chicken bouillon.
Yeah, yeah,
North
yeah.
Suiza. Do you
Yeah,
call
North
it North Suiza?
Yes. I was about to say North Suicide, and I didn't know if you knew that, so I was like, "Wait,
Some
North."
people don't call it that, and, like, I'm like, "Wait, does she know does she call it
No,
that or
I
not?"
always call it North Suicide. Always that's how I know it, but I know
I
people are like,
love that. When I die, bury me with a bottle of North Suiza,
"Oh, no,
please.
please, please." I literally oh my gosh, I add it on everything, like, my sopas Maruchans, like, if
Yeah.
I like, literally anything that I make, I'm always using it, so I feel like just Knorr is, like, at the top, like, that's one of my main ones. I
Do
would
you use
say
the powder
also,
or do you use have you seen that they have, like,
like,
the
the powder
jelly.
rubber.
Yes, like the liquidy it's not liquid, it's like what is it? It's like gel-like.
Oh my god.
You
No, I've
haven't
never
seen
seen
this?
that. What the heck?
Actually,
No.
I don't know if it's Knorr. I think it might be a different brand trying to
Yeah?
mock them.
Oh, okay. No, I've never seen that because 'cause I've only seen, like, the cubitos that they have and then also, like,
Yes.
the powder.
The
But yeah,
green or the red one?
the both. It depends what I'm cooking. If I'm making, like, fideo or, like, rice, I use a little bit of both, the red and the green. But I would
It
say
just
mainly the green one.
adds such a different taste to it. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even need salt at that point, you know what I
No,
mean?
you don't. I literally if I could use salt or Knorr, like, I'm choosing Knorr every single time. Every
Get
single
her
time.
that Knorr collab, please, right
Yes,
now.
please, Noor, if you're watching this, please. So I would say like Noor, or I would say Princess Polly is also like on my top one.
Ooh,
I would love to
okay.
get more into like not like fashion content because like I feel like I don't really like know anything about fashion, but just like clothes. Like I love I'm like this is literally Princess Polly right now. I'm like so
Yeah.
Princess Polly, if you're watching this,
Hit
please
our girl up, please.
hit her girl
Slide
up.
in the DMs.
Yeah.
Do brands often DM you or no?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's happened more recently, but it'll just be for maybe like a PR gifting or like something like that.
Mhm,
If it's more like strictly brand deals, it'll be more to like my email. Um,
mhm.
but yeah, definitely I would say Princess Polly. That's one of my top ones too.
Can we just take a second to, like, reflect back? Because, like, look at how many in such a year, how many collabs, how many
I
invites, how many brand deals
know.
you've
I
received, like,
know.
I am so, so happy for you,
Thank
I really am, and this
thank
is just, like, the
you.
beginning, like,
Oh my
I know
gosh.
there's so much more to
Makes me
come for you, and
so
I'm just, like, so excited to see, like, everything that you're gonna tap into, and
thank
just, like, how
you.
you're such an authentic person.
Stop.
Like,
That means the world. Thank you so much.
you're so authentic, sometimes it's hard to know, no sé si te ha pasado, like, it's hard for me to say this because I never wanna talk bad about anyone, right? But
Yeah.
sometimes, like, you
Yeah.
meet these creators and you're
Yeah.
kind of, like, disappointed of like, oh,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
it's like
That's
sometimes I feel
so
like now doing the podcast, I like go in kind of like a little like trying to test the waters, right? Of like, oh my God, are they gonna be nice or are they gonna be like, please leave me alone type of thing, you
yeah.
know?
'Cause
So
that's so true. Like, you just, like, never know. Like,
you just never
somebody,
know.
like, might, like, paint a different picture online, and then you meet them and you think it's gonna be, like, the same or, like, I
Yeah.
don't know. People are yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me or, like, me, like, meeting someone that was, like, rude or anything like that, but I could definitely see that. Just, like,
Yeah.
even, like, being at different events and things, I could see how people could, like, kind of have that energy to them, just kinda, like not that they're
Yeah.
better than you, but it's just it's weird. It's you know,
It
I feel
is,
like
it is weird, and I was watching a podcast, and Bethany Frankel was on it, and she was talking about how even she got that, and I'm like, "Who doesn't love Bethany Frankel?" And you were gonna give her the side eye? Like,
I
like,
know, and you're like, "Do you know who
"Do
she
you
is?"
know who this is?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but I am
No.
so excited for you, like, se
Thank
vienen cosas buenas,
There's
and I just can't wait to see it all, honestly. So, thank you so
Thank
much for being my first guest of season 3
you.
on Latinas Power Talk. When are you coming to Arizona? When are you coming to visit
I
me?
know. Oh my gosh. You guys, we have literally even we said this. Last year, we were like, "Oh my god."
I know. Hello? Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
sorry.
Okay.
The audio kind of dropped a little
No,
bit, but all I heard
no.
was we have honestly said this and then it dropped.
Yes. No, so we have honestly said this since, like, last year. We're like, "Oh my gosh, like, we need to, like,
I
meet up in
know.
Arizona, like, we need to do something."
Or
And we
we
have
need like a Disney trip. We'll meet in the middle.
oh my gosh.
That
Yes.
would be so fun.
That would actually be so fun. We
Wait,
need to do it.
can we? I would
We need to
love
do
to go to
no,
Disney.
please, and I've been wanting to go to Disney for the longest time. So, the
Stop.
last time that I went
Let's
was
do
a
it.
year ago, so we need to go.
We need
Please.
to make that happen.
We need to make
Yes.
that happen,
We're gonna
please.
pencil in it and we're gonna go.
Mhm.
I'll meet you at Disneyland and we're gonna have like unlimited churros the entire day.
Oh my gosh. And literally, like, their birria tacos,
I've never
goodbye.
had their birria tacos. Are they good?
They're so good. I love them. I
Okay.
thought they were amazing. I don't know if I was just, like, hungry or what, but I was obsessed. I love
Okay.
them.
I love that they incorporate that whole like heritage section. You know what I mean? For us, like
Yes,
I
me
love that.
too. I was like, "Okay,
You know
birria?"
what? I am manifesting Disneyland, Disney Worlds to fly you out somewhere and like
Yes.
we're
Oh my
thinking Disneyland, but God has other plans. They're probably
no,
gonna
no,
fly you
no.
out to like the
Yeah,
Paris
yeah,
one or the Tokyo
yeah.
one, you know?
You are literally gonna be my plus one. So
Oh my
we're
gosh.
no, we're literally gonna be together. I don't care.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Well, thank you so much. Where can people follow you?
Okay, so you guys can follow me on TikTok. It's Iris Arellano underscore. You can also follow me on Instagram. I think it's the same, just Iris Arellano underscore. You could just like search up Iris Arellano. And that's basically it. Just TikTok, Instagram. I need to get started on YouTube, you guys. I have to like
Oh
start
my
doing that.
gosh, yes.
And
Can
I
you do like
haven't.
vlogs? You
Yes. I
should.
no, yes. I literally I want to do that. But stay tuned. Once I have my YouTube, I'll let you guys know
And
about
you
that.
have your channel too. Oh my gosh. Like you have
Yes. My
your
Instagram
channel on Instagram, right?
yes, yes. Oh my gosh, if you guys follow me on Instagram, go
Yes.
join the little channel. It's called El Rinconcito de Iris. Literally just like girly daily chit chats, little updates for you guys. So I love
I
talking to
love
you.
that.
These are all my
I
besties.
love that. Oh my gosh, it was so good to see you. Thank you for being
It
on the
was so good
podcast
to
again.
see you.
Oh
Of
my gosh. Same time next year?
course. Here. No, yeah, I'm like April 2027. We will be
April
here.
2027?
We will be here.
Let's do it. Let's make this a tradition, shall we?
I know.
Everyone go follow my friend Edie's and thank you so much. Que te lleguen mil bendiciones más. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And
I
thank
love
you
you so
guys
much.
for
Thank you
tuning
for
in to
having
the
me on.
first episode of Latinas Power Talk. I will see you back on YouTube Live and TikTok Live next week on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.